We are back with Final Fantasy XIV, and we got danger music on because we are probably about to unlock the trial for Valley Gramada. I'm so looking forward to doing my first Dawntrail trial on Pictomancer. We'll see how bad it is. I'm just painting in front of Alphino right now when stuff is going wild. So let me get out of G-pose. Okay. All right, Alphino. If you're ready, we have many injured who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out and wounded, ask me to alert them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we have seen those people hurt. Okay. You, third promise protector. Everything was bathed in bright red, searing heat enveloped my entire body. I can't move. I turned off my HDR on my monitor, so everything just looks different. I got really mad at my HDR because I kept trying to take screenshots of something, but it got that whole like weird looking aspect to it. This game was not provided by Bandai Namco, by the way. I don't know why that copyright was on. My runes are nothing serious, but dryness in my throat, as it is as moisture has left my body. Yeah, so it was a hidden collab. Isn't it not pronounced Idleshire? Oops. Groan. Everything burns. The touch of cloth of agony. Yet I live. Leave me. There are others in more dire need of help. I can't. I don't have. Wow! Many villagers sustained burns. The fire found no purchase of these stone buildings. Hold on. Fingrid. Hey. Psst. Hey. Psst. Hey. Hey. No. Why did I stop smudging? Don't sit like that. Fingrid, look at me! You won't look at me! Fingrid! Oh, but hey. Hey. Hold on, I got an idea. I didn't know he was here. This is way more important than all those injured people. No offense to those injured people. No. Player minion. Look at us together forever. Excuse me, this is an intermission. Sorry to have distracted you all. I should probably rebound my shortcut photo button to not turn on the light. We're good. We can move on now. Sorry, Alphino, I'm ready. No, I told everyone I wasn't gonna put like characters on thumbnails. I was just gonna have my aura or like something not important. I don't want to like put like Thancred on there. I put Wook Lamont on my last one, only because I took a picture of an alpaca and it looked terrible, and that was the easiest thing to use instead. I've done all I can now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? That is well. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffered from burns to the greater or lesser degree. Did the fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. One side healed the giant attack, the mountain bird. The group's leaders, Vorporlor, I believe they call him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of aether and returned to find Warlord's echo in the state. I rushed over for the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valley Gramanda has broken free. Thus did I contact you with all haste. We are all going to need more information than that before we deal with this situation. Yes, we should speak to the temple guards and see what becomes of the Sky Ruins prison. When they say temple guards, I just think of Legend of the Hidden Temple. Bugudaba. Wait, no, Bugudaba is Crash Bandicoot. Oh my, you know what, you guys? Why do I have mail? High Luminari grants you entry. Awaits with you within.
What happened?
My belief.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Yeah, I love this because then I know what to like to relieve myself. The quality of life of it is really good.
Who enters this hollowed hall?
It's Taco Smasher.
Ah, a claimant.
And here we
Of
have
course,
the
it would have to
mighty
do with this dingleberry.
A terrifying vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. and the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
Oh, jeepers. Can he be the trial so I can punch him in the face with my paintbrush?
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
You know, I just remembered. I just remembered. I was gonna say that. I was like, you mentioned 6. I was like, I don't remember them in 6. And as the ice melted, I was like,
I might have overdone the
wait a minute. The whole pixel animation of Terra going up to the Esper just appeared in my head, and I was just like, oh, that's where the.
Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
It takes me a while to get there, but I get there eventually.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
He doesn't care.
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
The second he stepped on tacos, I knew he didn't care about anybody.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the rite of succession.
Surprise, I'm the Warrior of Light.
But for the sake of
Calamities
Urkapata
is my
and its
middle
people,
name.
I beg you, join me in this battle.
You know, the middle one is kind of what I just said.
Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
I'm telling you, they just have to rule together. It doesn't make any sense.
If you're resolved to slay Valigarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
If Kryl can get a weapon, I'm sure by the end of the day, Ernville will get a weapon, unless he dies. So Ernville, any ideas how we can track Valigarmanda? His tried and true method is comparing sightings with other signs. Passage is the most reliable, but almost is the most time consuming. The second option is not as reliable first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain that Skyrune's whereabouts far more quickly. Though, I mean, to be fair, he would be the best Beastmaster that possibly could happen. He's literally built for Beastmaster. Though Tural Verdral his extraordinary nature, Valigarmada is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporal energy and possesses a unique ethereal balance, which means this device should come in handy. Oh, Final Fantasy cursor finger! What? A floating hand? Now it's time you're playing with toys. It's not a toy, it's an Aether Seeker. The name suggests gleaners use it to detect Aether from living beings. And you've had that in your pack this whole time? I have it as a minion somewhere. I can calibrate it to follow specific ethereal aspects. The problem with Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between elements, fire, ice, and lightning. That was like one of my first minions because I saw it and I was like, I must have that. Oh man, how time flies in 14. We will know that in order to awaken Valigarmada from the icy imprisonment, Bukuljaja cast spells quicken the fire aspected Aether. And the residents here were unformally afflicted by burns. Therefore, the logic conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. Then we choose the plain fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we were not able to put our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond in living source and fire aspected Aether. So we have reliable yet slow method in forming gathering versus a potential swift, but easily misled gleaner tool. I say, why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back and the second falls. If the second fails, you travel with me then, Rena. In case secret leads me to something or fiery fiend. I don't know why I'm hunched over. The rest of us will stay behind and talk to eyewitness. The more Skyrun sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to Yokui. A very few seriously injured, but I'm aware of the wounds inflicted by creature like Valley Gramada. I should like to be close to the hand there should their conditions suddenly worsen. Right. It sounds like we all have work to do. We should be on our way as well. Ah. No, it's fine. I was like, I'm wasting XP, but I have Astro on my bun boy. Okay. Hi, strange noise. Look at this little Vivi. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first and set the secret detector via aspected aether. Aether? I didn't have time to do any blue quests, so I can't fly yet. Right, the seeker is ready to go. Warlord Echoes is still suffused with Skyrun's residual aether, so I have excluded it from the search area and prevented from swapping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Oh, it's a company. I saw tracking and I'm like, please, I don't want to follow anything. I don't want to follow a thing. Oh, we are following. Affirmative tracking near a source of that fire expected aether. This is different. This is a finger. There's a fire guy there. Are you gonna point me to that guy? He seems very out of place. Fire expected aether located, tracking disengaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Maybe he dropped it. Would you mind dealing with this fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the seeker if we leave it be. Let me whip out my paintbrush. I'm ready. Hold please. It scared me. That doorbell wasn't even for me. They went to the wrong place. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative tracking nearest source of fire expected aether. The boba, right? For the mount, I'm supposed to go with Lola and Phi. Hey look, it's another fire goober baby. When I was catching my bun up to the story, I definitely tried to slash follow the NPCs. I was like, I don't want to do this again. Frightening enough, but again, it's not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. My thanks. I like to. If I asked if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to, Seeker, resume tracking and do not point at something useful, and do try to point at something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. Third time is always the charm. Aether located. Another remnant of Valley Gramada's last rampage. The crater flames registered the seeker of corporal Aether. In words of Tuliar Saga, the Valley Gramada's rage out of control, and the fire is burnt forever, and the ice does not thaw, and the lightning crackles without cease. Thus the Dawn Servant will turn the sky ruin perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within the unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some of a kind everlasting sorcery. Once again, it's a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living aether. We can feed some of the sample into the seeker to greatly improve the accuracy. One moment. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Twilight. I appreciate it. For those who don't know, Twilight is our name of an anonymous source because it is gender neutral and it's based off a Spy Family. Not the movie. There now, the seeker should ignore any etheric signatures but Valley Gramada's. Had I relieved this was possible from the start, then you need not have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. It seems I still have much to learn from this journey, as gleaner and as guide. Ooh, this usually means it's time! It's time! This time, the seeker should attract solely Valley Gramada's aether. Resume tracking based on latest sample. Affirmative, resuming tracking. Sample ethereal signatures detected, engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Oh, he's zooming. He zoomed so fast he vanished. Don't look at me. Nobody look at me because I'm about to yeet. Okay. he's over there. Good, the seeker is drawn directly to the Sky Rune's fire. Now we have set the correct parameters of the ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold to the etheric concentration, and it should direct us to the trial Verdral itself. Resuming, recalculating sensors, resuming tracking. Is that a fake? Oh, it is a fake. I was like, there's so many people there. I still need to adjust my monitor settings because ever since I turned off HDR, it's so sharp. Everything is so sharp. I need to unsharpen it. I think we noticed if Valley Gramada was inside this passage. Let's head through the other side.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Nobody knows.
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Nani? Oh, it's this guy.
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Kona. My boy.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Is he gonna join us?
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
What? I told you he's not the bad guy, he's just bad guy.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
He just wants war for no reason.
I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
Or a challenge, apparently.
Both my brothers here. This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
I don't think any of us are asking.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
Here I am, my little Aura, ready to fight.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
That's my ninja way! I'm gonna be Hokage one day. Believe it!
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive. My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
He's gonna die.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks
Someone's
with which
gonna
it is
die,
built.
and if not,
The more
that would be
are lost
interesting.
or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes.
One of these brothers are gonna sacrifice himself for Wuklamont. I already can feel it. It's already
Even
gonna
the crudest
happen.
rock has value as a stepping stone.
And if it's
on,
Kona,
you
I'm
two.
deleting the game.
Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
First trial unlock. No, we are not redeemed. Ooh! I was wondering if they were going to continue doing that or if Endwalker was just something special. I'm glad that you can do that. That's cool. I'm going to do that with my Bun Boy maybe, just to see it. Because I'm doing the MSQ twice at the same time because I have a problem. Okay. Party Finder. I will make. If you're on Primal, by all means join me. Duty completion. Wait, that's Alliance. Where am I going? Trial. There we go. Duty complete. Password is always the same. Giggity. And recruit. If you guys want to join me. While you guys join, I will be right back. Okay. Any last takers before I queue us in for 2 healers and a DPS? It would be interesting if for the next expansion, you can queue in with half NPCs and half like real people. That'd be interesting. Oh. I could have. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that on my bunny. I don't know if Neon was coming. Oh, my first trial, my first Dawntrail trial. Dawntrail trial. Got a lot of pants. Okay. Offer going once. Offer going twice. Are you on your way, Neon? Are you in there already and I don't realize? Oh, you're on Aether. Okay, never mind then. Alright, cool. I will queue. Yeah. Unless I am on Dynamis, there is no go for that. Here we go! Let me stand next to... Oh, I forgot there's a healer strike. Healers are hard to come by these days. I know, right? They're so cute. He's not even looking at me. Look at me. There you go. Dang it, I can't G while I'm occupied. I wonder if he'll still look at me. Oh, he will. Dang it, why am I whistling? Oh wait, I got something. Okay. Okay, well, let's not get that close. Okay, that's fine. No! Dang it, I think by the time I get the shot, we're gonna queue. Watch. Okay, hold on. Hold please, please. Ah, shoot. He's not looking at me. Hey, great. Hey, great. Right. There. Nope. There. Dang it. Still not looking at me. Okay, I just look silly. Okay, wait, hold on. My eyes. My face. My face. I'm like, why is it taking so long to queue? Maybe not embrace. Nope, not that one. 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 Oh, God. Stop it. Just sleeping. Hold on. Wait, oh, oops. I wasn't worried about my character. Okay, now I gotta move you. As soon as I get the shot, it's gonna be like, bing! No, think grid. Think grid. Am I on think grid? I don't want to move her. Okay. It looks really cute on my ultra wide too. Calling any healers? Wait, we can have jealous boyfriend over there. We can have hurry on Jay. I'm trying to, but we don't have any healers. And so I'm just RPing now. Cryle in the background. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Sorry, Arcade. Ooh, that's pretty. don't know what to expect with all the like the Dawntrail like mechanics. Oh my god, Queens, your outfit. Oh, we're just going. Uh-oh. I was casting. Watch what other people are doing because that like gives away mechanics, so I don't want to do that. Oops. Yeah, it seems like that's going that way. We brought this back. I shouldn't have used black magic. I definitely look cool. Definitely look cool. That I have gotten hit by almost every single mechanic in this fight so far. GG's, go me. I need to get rid of this black magic! What is that? Okay, we're bringing in like Final Fantasy V trial mechanics in here too? That's fun. I'm not even DPSing properly, to be honest. I'm just trying to see what's happening. And this is this like remove? I was definitely in that tank cluster, that'll tell you. I have a feeling we were supposed to stack the team there. Save me, Tempura Coat. I didn't stack with anybody. What is all of the, what is going on? There's so much happening. Oh my, eruptions? Really? He freed stuff too? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I haven't died yet. No, but my little, no! Oh god, I didn't see that! See, this is why I'm a healer. I can't look at my buttons and focus on mechanics. But I want to learn. Oh, someone's a popsicle. Oh god, I went the wrong way. I'm dead. I'm dead as a door now. I'm dead as a door now. I saw that and I panicked. Wait, why is that person still dead? Why is Silence still dead? Why am I a tank buster? I wasn't even the highest DPS! I wasn't even the highest! I call shenanigans. I'm coming back and he's gonna die. He's dead now. I don't even get my cutscene. Oh, I don't even get my cutscene. If this is like any like mild example of what the mechanics are gonna be like in like the upcoming trial in Savage, I can't wait to like learn. That was like a lot of stuff that we knew, but then a lot of stuff that we didn't, like new stuff adding on to it, so it was really good. What are you guys saying? Are you guys excited? You guys did the thing? I love this outfit. That's gotta be Solution 9 stuff. I gotta get there. But it's probably for Viper only. This is super cute. That is really cute. The caster one's probably terrible. Oh no, that's the one I want. Okay. No. I did see that one. I do like this one. Yeah. All right, I gotta continue MSQ so I can get this coat.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda.
No, I did.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Look at my husband in the back.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Vidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
I have everybody leaving the party in my sound effects. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna be honest, you have ways to go, my friend. Humble you.
Right about that. I need to improve if I want to surpass the old man.
Stay humble.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
That's his fault for not fighting. He could be a perfect Beastmaster. I'm calling it now. If Erenville ever fights, he's gonna be a Beastmaster. And yeah, we just did it, Lola. But I gotta do it again on my bunny this week, so I'll get the healer side of things. Your proud expression bespeaks a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zoralja came back earlier and left almost immediately with Sorelja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share the victory celebration. It's nothing unusual for Zoralja. No, it's Bukujaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil to slow us down. If we haven't slain Valigormada, if it wasn't only Urkopacha at risk, there would be deaths across the entire continent. It's more certain than ever that Buklajaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch up with him and take my keystone. Thancred's my next quest! Oh, hello there. Hello there. Hi, Snackless! The Uyukua must be still anxious, wondering where the Valigamanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alpha Note as well. I think so. I should think. You're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Okay, can I just teleport? Yeah, I can't wait to do the EX. I thought that after I was done with the trial, I could just do EX right away, but no, alas, I have to beat MSQ. I'm so behind. I want to make it for Savage, but I don't play the game enough every week, but I might add a day just to get it done. It's not like rushing per se, It's just I'm playing through 3 games at one time right now, and it's hard to balance. I gotta beat something. Before we do anything, we should talk to Goof. It's the 20-something.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour.
Oh, my smooth jazz.
No more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town, but the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valley Garmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer?
Wait, did you give me a keystone, sir? I don't remember. Oh, you did.
And saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the 3 of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
Oh! You have a special one?
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Wait, is that counting her
Except that
stolen
one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valley Garmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
I feel
was
he can
never
be
much
persuaded.
of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you 2 who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
The only 2 right ones to rule the throne.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You... Woklamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the
Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
Yeah, that was why we basically really wanted to talk to the giants.
Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess.
Every time this guy talks,
That's
I
me.
start dozing off.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
Mainly because I read what he said already.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book-Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the
I really want to know
forest,
how it felt doing the
were
voice.
no
Like,
more
the
dreams.
voice actor.
No dreamers.
Seems straining.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there.
Maybe.
Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
He said, I'm done with you. Get out. So mean, sir. All right, okay, bye. I don't think Vorpolor and his brethren have sudden change of heart about to you all. That's just how it's gonna be from now on. To you all. But it doesn't mean they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that. Ernville! What are all these? Oh, I'm gonna do those off stream. Tulio. Promise for the promise of peace. It's time to reunite the Tuliol after the Toral's tallest mountain, battling legendary beasts to the death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, it is time. There are preparations. Where did I see it as time? There's preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. The respite would be welcome. I hear there are four-armed cabins calling our name. Why do I have a letter? Who sent me mail? Okay, where is this quest? Promises of peace. We will never be. Okay, there is a thingamabobber here. I gotta see. Wait, is there? No, there's just a delivery. No, that is right. Hold on. This letter is making me angry. I gotta know. Oh, I forgot when I'm streaming, this place has such bad frame rate. Not for you all, but for me. Oh! My Twitch dropped. That's right. I forgot. I forgot. I delivered it to this one because I remember getting it on my other character. There it is. Because I remember when the Butterfinger first did that, it was a solo character. So I put it on Clowall. Rest well, everyone. We'll be back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wooklamont? Wooklamont, do you hear me? Lost in our own world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. Welcome, Mistress Hartley. Your cabinet. I think this is the first time they've ever announced me by my last name, or I don't pay attention enough. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus the light layer of dust. Is it Thancred? I just was getting I'm getting Endwalker vibes. That's not Thancred.
You have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So,
Out with it, woman.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
This every time I just feel this. What hair? Whoa! Come here! Really fast! Real fast! What hair is this? I've never seen that hairstyle. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin. If I could find walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take one of your favorite places to y'all. This better be tacos. It better be tacos. We'll go to Resplendent Quarters and make our way up from there.
Give me tacos, I swear to God. I don't think this is tacos. No, this is not tacos.
Tacos is a lot closer than this. Oh, maybe I don't. I feel like I think the hair would look weird on my chipmunk chinkara. I don't know. Maybe things are different with the graphic update. I wish the tacos were the friends with me along the way. Pishwa. Peshiwa. What is that? What are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's so much healed now. Don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day. We're out fighting our hardest win to win the throne. You're a claimant of the greatest love of greatest love for peace. This nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you like it, if you think it'll help. Yours alone is enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. Thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. We need to talk about your shoes, ma'am. All those smiling faces. Sorry, Regina. I'm getting distracted. It's just with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel much more special. You think we can take your time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to the spot I was thinking of. I just realized the next area, I have no idea what to expect because it wasn't a part of the media tour. So I don't know like what it looks like. I don't know anything.
This is much better.
You made
I
me
used
walk
to come
around
here
all
the
night.
time when I was little.
I was supposed
Look
to
out
rest.
over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Malibu! That goldsmith. We literally just met her 5 minutes ago.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs.
I don't know if I got the picture or
but
not.
the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living.
That's sweet.
And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
Ideals are nothing. I'm not gonna be that mean to her.
Really, I feel proud somehow. It's an answer I arrived at by trying to be true to myself. That you think I succeeded, it means a lot. So, this is my plan. When I become
I thought she was gonna jump.
I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness.
I don't know why, but I thought she was gonna jump.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and
Hyland's going
imagining
nowhere.
what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
It's daytime. By the time I get there, it's gonna be time to go. I look dead. This is strangely, eerily peaceful, and I don't like it. Not that I don't like it, it's just strange. There hasn't been peace in this game in a while, so I'm on edge. I mean, we did just fight Valley Gramado, but that's different. We never, I don't think there has been a time where like we just like rested in a very long time. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. And I'm glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it'll be soon back to the road for us. Peaceful intentions! We did the thing. A new adventure, 94. I don't know what to expect in this new area. Others along certain. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone rested well. Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider the claimants as we currently stand. Zoraja and Kona have completed their feat thus far, hold 5 keystones apiece. Booklamont would have been equal, but Buklajaja thievery has left us one short. That conniving braggart didn't so much lift a finger for the feat of proof, and wreaked havoc in the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what is mine, this I swear. I fear that I feel reclaiming the keystone you may not be enough. That is, if Buklajaja's unleashing of Valley Garmada is an indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting the rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I will do what I must. But the last 2 keystones we require are those that lay repast and lay the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of the hostilities between Mulja and Barl, the forests of Yaktel, specifically near the village called Ikbrak. That's where I was born, if I recall. I haven't been back since Papa took me away when I was a baby. The lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear in the saga. It is said that the foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer, Ketenram, befriended the 2-headed king known as Oktar before commencing his travel across Tural. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least it is a common held belief. Your 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Kentenram fella must have come to Turlial. To you all. But if he indeed survives the 80 years ago, the capital may have not been built yet. Vestige of Yokui architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Arctuar, didn't you? Then Kantenram must have met the Dawn Servant Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? It's the grandest in Tural. Once upon a time, there was set the Mumulja homeland is 2 lies of Yoktel, not far from Ikbarks. And then, all things considered, Yoktel seems obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method is traveling by dirigibles. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding a Koan as balloons? They can't be worse than the ships, can they? No, they still move and groove. Hey, it's the Ponytail Kid! The next flight to Yoktuel is leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands and legs and luggages inside the dirigibles at all times. Yeah, chat, keep your hands and legs inside the dirigibles. Are we sure this thing will stay in the air all the way to Yoktuel? Are you ready? Backpacks and goodbyes said. There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand just until we settle just till I've settled my nerves? Maybe ask Ernville. I'm not holding nothing. That stick in the mud, he won't ever let me live it down. There she is, their promise. Just wait a moment. Mablu! Mablu, Tobli! Of course, of course. I've waited so long. I waited as long as you needed. Or I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Ooh! Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yoktural as a protective ward of travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom's first sales are attributed. According to him, the design emanates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at the market 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove the commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing an earring could only be my grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yuktuel is where you seem to be already bound. With what luck, then I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. It's mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to. Yay! Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. And I've just got on board the dirigible and I'm as good as there. Last call for passengers who hotel. I really hope she wins. Yuktel will test her mettle without a doubt. The next dawn service must be willing to bear the full weight of the nation's history, no matter how heavy it might be. What goes down in there? Probably that we're terrible people or something. I don't know. It's got to be something wild. It's pretty.
The fierce Shebral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel.
It's like Avatar.
Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
He even sounds like Avatar. That is right, it is from 10, where Yuna and Tidus make out.
Once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Yaktwal. Yaktulalalala.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble.
So quicksand?
So don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shebral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
New area. Dun, 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 dun. It's like this. Start DJ? I was just peeping the map. The thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility, and I advise to keep someone inside all the time. I'm gonna get murdered instantly. I am way under level to be switching to Astro. Okay, we're good. So that creature. Since I have to get away from that monster anyway, might as well attune to the Aether, right? Oh, that's that expensive bike that Silent bought. Is this place the new Lahi? Lahi! Good! Everyone's accounted for. Look, brah! is up ahead. Let's be on our way. Okay, hang on. I forgot. Northeast. Time to collect the things. Northeast. always alongside MSQ, so don't want to forget. East. There it is. North? That's actually not that far. I don't think I have access over there. I'll wait for that one, I guess. Once I return in this quest, I'm gonna stand up against some water. I don't have any water over here. All this reading is making me parched. Where'd they go? Oh. Ernval was not exaggerating about the canotes. It would be a grueling ideal to climb up out of one. Well, thankfully we made it out with we made it here without an incident. Let's not dally any longer. Dilly dally shilly shally. Okay, wait, is that weapon item level 663? That should be stronger, right? Yep, it is. Finally, I can start opening coffers. What does this look like? Oh, that's pretty. That's super cute. I like it. I gotta repair my gear. I can't repair my gloves. Because, oh jeez, I don't have my things to 90. I'm sad. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to hit up David and Lola to hang out with me and craft. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. I have returned. Ah, my nose. Okay. Ready to head on in? I am. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. I have to remember not to open the gloves because I have them already. The third promise and her retuned, I presume. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant Elector. He looks elector-ish. Then come and join us at the Garden of Stars, the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Okay, he's not an electorness. Everyone. And who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come on, let's follow him. Ugh, Taco Stomper. Imagine slowing us down and still having to wait for us.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
That's what I just said.
Self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk.
As a brash rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people.
Oh, he is an elector. Okay.
As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise. If you would please join us.
I was looking for my blanket. Hide the grid. Oh. Look, I know I make up our relationship, but come on, game.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired.
No, it's random? I'm gonna be paired with this man, watch. No, or Bukuku Chuchuju.
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After
Well,
all he's put her through.
It's gonna happen, Alice. I'm sorry. That's just how the game works.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
No, jawbreakers.
Blue. On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Oh my god! Oh, that actually did it?
Together again. As fate would have it.
Fate brought us together? I really wanted her to be with Buklajaja, whatever his name is.
Good as ours.
It would have been a lot more interesting.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-hit.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
This is about food?
LVL.
This is my kind of place!
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
Mm-hmm. Food is very important,
The
yes.
variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Which one's Gordon Ramsay?
A leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple.
Just want to punch this
The
man.
first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster.
Is there gonna be like a mini game or something? I feel like there should be.
Let the feat of repast
It shouldn't just be like
begin.
get the ingredients and watch the cutscene of them cooking, but I'm pretty sure it might be.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibil before. What's it like, I wonder?
I really wish they would have teamed up with Buklujaja, because it would have been very interesting that, like, you know, she wants her stone back, but then she has to get a stone, so she had to work with the enemy. But now it's like best of friendo. How fortunate that the feat unique stipulations have frustrated Buklujaja's attempt to delay us. Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind of strategy, twisted though it may be. I never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am the opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Haha, of course we do. A team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6. 2 claimants, Surelja and Bukla, have lackeys. Whereas we're a team of 9, and 3 more people we can mobilize. With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipes and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, you mustn't be overconfident. At least we make the careless mistake that could have been easily avoided. Nope, couldn't let her have it. Gotta keep her humble. Our first order of business is to determine the recipe of this food that we're going to be eating, and we hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of the feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of Zwarl people. Let us gather here once we have clues the village has to offer. I know I keep saying this, but every time I hear this music, I just feel like I should be buying something from a merchant in Zelda. Tatus! Tatus, what you doing here, boy? You saw the forest and you wanted to come on over? He's looking for Yuna? We gotta cut our losses and head to Mamuk. The feat has nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool to think we won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. Besides, we have taken a host cap before. How difficult will the second time be? What are you looking at? Salt liquor? What? What are you calling me a salt liquor for? I'm offended. I am offended. I'm sending this to myself just so I can remember. And I feel like at some point in my life, I have said the word salt liquor before. And I swear it's one of my insults of my life. It sounds like something I'd say. He hit me where it hurt. You didn't have to be so rude about it. Nobody down there. Recipe for that food? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we are forbidden of divulging anything. Orders of Hunmuruk himself. But you're mentioning it's giving a fierce craving. I hope there is still to be had in the market, wink. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the hint. What does he call you in Japanese, Lola? Does he still call you a salt liquor? I gotta do my dailies on Astro. Just so I have it on this character as well. This way. Bright banana peel. It's very bright. Unusual color banana peels neatly arranged on the ground. Appears to be smoking. Oh no, it appears I've gone and dropped the Nujul, I mean the Jatika banana peel. I can barely see it in the steam issuing an underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use your leavings in your cooking. Alright. Hopefully I personally don't have to memorize all this stuff, because sometimes I read things and it does not process in my brain. That's why I don't read books. I have to read a page like 4 times in order for it to like process in my brain. But it gets in there because I eventually remember it. Number of spices, unfamiliar and nasty basket. Ha ha ha! That one's called achiote. We mostly use them to add a bit of color or our most popular cuisine, but the medicinal benefits are significant as well. We have similar brains? Yeah, it's like hard for me to just like, oh yeah, I definitely read it. Mm-hmm. But if I like see the word, then I'm like, I remember it. Like I have a pretty good visual memory, but like when it comes to like processing information via text, no. That's why I don't read tutorials. Sorry, I'm back. We did discover about the food. I wouldn't try to pronounce that word though. True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden to educate us directly. However, many were still preparing that one might simple dish, and observation of their techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending charcoal, herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relations to that food. But one in particular, she attributed in all common Zukbaral dishes, achiote, she called it. I see. Well, that food is indeed a dish. As ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we have confirmed our first ingredient. Meanwhile, I have observed the cook burying bundles of wrapped leaves of najul or banana in certain localities. To seem would use subterranean ovens in common places. I saw the same. I think we all know that inside those bundles, then we don't you? Bananas. I don't know, leaves? Stop. Don't ask me. I think it's this one. As we expected, as be expected of a dish called that food, indeed. To summarize, the dish of a bark flavor with a combination of spices including achiote and steam underground and najul or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn how we will get to procure our ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while we were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and the wild Ikburk, we should have everything we need in regards of meat and spices. Leave it to the master gleaner. With that, we shall next divvy our task while some gather ingredients and others make ready at the kitchen. I can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens are doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering. I too shall be glad to volunteer mine aid. Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead somebody to suitable Ikburk if they will perform the requisite deed, Alize? As for Najulis, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much of my own. Be warned, you will find Najul in these parts. They will only grow in Jatika heartlands, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first? The feat encourages our communication with the locals after all. Lamati, Rena, will you accompany me on this errand? No better way to whet my appetite. Good. Let us be about our task then. It's about wheat. Oh. Come on, let's go get some Najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat. 99! Almost level 100! You're gonna ruin my outfit, but you're lucky I know what outfit this is, so I'm okay with it. Why do you want me to put these ugly gloves on? I am sad. Fine. Fine, game. Fine. Let us see if the Najul leaves. We'll be head down the town. Oh wait. The preparation of Ariane mentioned is persuading the few stuff. Wait a minute, did my glamour work? Oh, it does work. Give me my gloves back. Or maybe they'll have to still open those gloves because they're level 94 high quality, and the ones that Silent got me for my glamour is just 94 normal quality. So it is probably better. I had to look good ahead of time. Hello again. Do you need something? Najulis for the purpose of the for purposes other than that food, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You have to travel to the lower forest for more. Whew! Gomachjik Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants will sometimes see the city markets can't compare. I see. I hope to avoid such lengthy adventure, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then Jatika Heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Oh, hello, sir. Kind gentlemen. Traveling there requires you to go through Taibek Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. What? That means you can't get our Najul leaves? But we can, can't we? If there's no other way to procuring them, you would have to suspend the feat, or else alter the operator's objective. Perhaps. Anyways, I apologize for the interruption, but I have overheard your conversation. I feel compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last minute advice you'll be willing to share? Only that to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach, you may find that food to be delicious and daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Still, if there's no leaves here, we can't travel more. How are we supposed to gather all of our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the people and its cultures and to you all. So perhaps there's something about that food that we have yet to learn, something significant other than its recipes or ingredients. I see, like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yuktel history you're interested in, you should start with the old war. Between Zukbaral and Muja, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare and evidence in which the scar upon the earth. To know the end of the bloodshed is to know that food. Huh? What does esteem Ibork have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such detour may seem, I think there's no other way to approach this feat. In case you may want to visit the sites of the settlement ruined by the war, the village of Lyon Oshso that lies short distance to the east. A village of Ilnyon Asso. Understood. Thank you for your help. Come, let's see this place. It's gonna be damaging to the heart, and they're gonna be like, I can't believe this happened in my land. My land never would have done something like this. Well, lady, I hate to break it to you. Southwest. That is not east at all. None over here, huh? North. That's that one I don't think I can get yet. The village of Oleon must be further east. Let's continue haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. I don't think they're that bright, but that's fine. Northwest. Yeah, that's back there. I'll keep popping it just in case there's one over here. Northeast. East. East. It's definitely right before this town. There you are, Peter. So this is a village of Ulisaso, and what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wait, that's my friend!
Say something for Kamari!
Ukivu, I didn't know you're in Yaktuo, the place. I was picking up lumber in Ilbra when I heard that their promise was here in a state in the site of deep historical significance. Immediately saw another opportunity to serve you, so I followed you here. Yukevu is a shipwreck who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of their promise Retune, I presume? For the moment, I suppose. I'm Kona. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. Kona, that's a good name, a familiar name. Where have I heard? Kona, the second promise of Tulio? I love this guy so much. To think I addressed the Dawn Sever's own son as a common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be exceeded. Please, take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense. Please do not dwell on it. Alright, I shan't dwell on it. This is my favorite character in all of Dawntrail. There's no one better than this man. Right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about that food. While I am forbidden by the Zukbaraks to divulge any information regarding the preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of the Yukto's history. We appreciate that. In most basic sense, the conflict between Zukbral and Mamuja was one of land. The Mamuja lived in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscured the sun and the soil unforgiving crops. This drove them to convey the upper forest, home of Zukbral, and they launched the determined campaign to seize it from themselves. Yet the advantage ever favors higher ground, and the Zukbral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. As for the state of the village would attest, the tides eventually turn. What brought it about? Something you'll know all too well, the blessed siblings. You must understand, Mamuja were once people as much war with themselves as they are with others. The Hobigo, Buniwa, and the Dupuro such sought to assert dominance over the other, even as they engaged as a brawl in battle. An effort to strengthen bonds and discourage fighting Hubigo and Bunewa leaders arranging the marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigo and Buniwa, both two-headed Mamuja. Blessed with a tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior, eventually arising to the first Achark ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership characters, notwithstanding. Under the Achark rules, the newly united Mamuja become the force to be feared. The war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time. There I shall continue the tale. From what I'm gathering, the guy who I say is not the bad guy. And like whatever, it just seems like his life, like his race is just all warmonger. So I don't think he could do much about it. Just like her dad is like thirsty for fighting. I do try.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Who's that? Uh-oh.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! Not
These insults, man.
We've been living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should
Are you talking about us?
Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
Is that
He's from across the ocean.
kind of Mama Jubal? I forgot his name.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
It's kind of Mama.
Such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
No.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
I've seen the past.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed Najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation.
The flashbangs.
The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening.
I'm going blind.
Feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
But who is stalking us? He's probably just trying to spy because he won't get information for themselves.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food.
Food is important, Woklamont.
It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Shibruk Pibil. Shibruk
Absolutely.
Pibil.
Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
Somebody's stalking us.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Thank you for subbing for 6 months in advance. I'm glad you like the wiggle emote. It's one of my favorites as well. I very much like it. Papa really did live up on to his own words. He traveled the land and learned about his people and Madrid cultures. And we're doing the same now. We are. Pants! Got pants. Give him my pants. Oh, these pants are cute. Oh, these pants are actually super cute. It's actually cute with this outfit. Hang on. Hang on. Let's see dye options. Dual dye, dual dye, dual dye. Okay, hang on, hang on. Reverse it. Flip it and reverse it. Put a shirt on. Oh, this is kind of cute. No, actually, just monochrome. Oh, where to go? Monochrome would be cute. That's kind of cute, chat. Oh, and the textures in these pants. Oh, I like this. I gotta go to the inn. I don't have I don't have dye on me. So dye, I mean, it still matches, so I'm okay. A present. Feet of Repest. Wukivu has given us a valuable insight of the origins of Zukbral Pibil. However, we're still no closer procuring the necessary Najulis unless... Tell me, with the historic feat commemorated in some fashion with the monument, for instance, it indeed was. Allow me to show you. I really like these pants. Were these the same pants that were in the 75 dungeon? I just never seen them? Because this whole outfit is just a double dyed version of the 75 dungeon. Hi Outlaw, I'm doing great. I don't want to join the fate. I don't want to join the fate. I'm doing good, just catching up on some MSQ. Here it is. Offered by the two factions, the weapon symbolized a vow that they would never raise arms against each other. Since the feat demands a journey through history, I thought it would be logical for the monument like this to steer us true. Especially with the heart and significance of battle. Lamati, Irina, would you help me in search for clues? Tell me anything that catches your eye? Sure thing. Look here, the soil has recently overturned. MSQ's going good. I did my first trial on Pictomancer, and I realized that why I'm a healer. Oh, something buried in a box. Well, well, I would have been satisfied to only a hint, but here they are, fresh Najul leaves. Ramamuk's doing, I wager. There are poetry hidden and hiding them in these battlefields is giving us central of the war they helped ended. Ha, so you planned all this from the start. Thank you, Lukavu. We wouldn't be able to find these leaves without your help. It was an honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer encouragement as well through promise. Oh, and apologies to present company. Allow me to offer encouragement as well through promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance at the Feet of Reeds, I've been certain that you are the claimant worthy of leading our nation. All devised solutions of the Hanu's alien crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more about the people of Tulial than and what they hold dear. Should you again require historical musings in the old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Bye, friend! I miss you! Save some for Kamari. Every time I see him, he just looks like Kamari. I cannot argue with that. What we need. Let's return to Ilbrock. I want to put these pants in my glamour. But everything's gonna change once I get that one jacket, so there's that. Can I just teleport there? Sweet! You know what? Let me do that now before I forget. Because if I accidentally swap, then I'm gonna glamour over them. Then I'll need to like unglamour them, and then I'm. I just put those pants. Turn to inventory. Inventory. The pants. To put them on a thing. Yeah. I gotta organize these. Something's gotta go. Where is the one that I'm wearing? Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't have the dye on me yet. I can replace this one. Let's put these there for now. And then we will dye those later. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna do that. I gotta get my gloves repaired. My goodness. Ooh, that looks gorgeous in green and white. One day I want to go through my glams and like move them like healer in one row and caster in another row. But that seems like a tedious task I don't feel like doing. And I will lose a lot of dyes. Because I think I did stuff before. I would dye the actual piece before putting it in the glamour chest. Like I just did. Alright, let's cook! Food Wars! I'm glad you're successful. Others should be back soon, I suspect. I hope so. I'm famished. I'm famished too. How'd everyone fare? We got the Nujulis. Wukivu came along and helped us find them. Wukivu is here? I would have liked to have said hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. That Gul Zhujiaja brought the end of centuries warfare surprises me little, but it achieves said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solution, but how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Uriange and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need, not to mention what we needed needed them for, of course. And I'm pleased to report that we stocked them on the finest firewood at the forest had to offer. Spoken like a true expert, Urnville and I found our Lebrook, so we have the meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much that our hunter fell down the cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone don't you understand? I picked a good portion of local herbs. The particular attention to the seeds and yield achiote, I'm told our resident astrologian divine the appropriate measurements of seasoning as well. Aye, Though further inquiry, I did determine the ideal balance of spices. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that it was at least among us averse of the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I've cooked before myself. You can leave the rest to me. I have a 90 level culinarian. I can cook. Oh. I was being sassy and I didn't read what Kryl said. And you, I hope, as I recall, you're a college culinarian. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then, let's cook. There's better be a cooking montage to feat the anime lifestyle. I want to see the culinary anime. Where's my montage?
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Buckle Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Yeah, it should have been a mini game.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
They're tacos! Tacos!
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Eat it, like it, and love it. I want a taco.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you.
I want him to spit the other tacos out.
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
Haha!
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Take that!
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
You're a
Your
crusty
dish lacks
old
an
leaf.
essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
You are not top shelf.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
Wait, she can read minds? Wait.
What do I care for this sham of a feat?
Have I not paid attention to
I can
cryo?
always take what I need later.
This is delicious!
Okay, yeah.
The brook's so
She can
tender
sense
it
things
melts
better
in
than
your mouth.
Y'shtola, that's
And
for sure.
The way the Najuli frowns out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Can I eat a taco?
Choke on your harmony.
Now look here, sir.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Can I want
Don't
to
have to
see
tell me
my
twice.
warrior of light eating this taco.
Ah, that was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
Imagine cooking and not being
It
able to eat your own
was
food.
palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
That man said, choke on your harmony. I'm still upset.
Only 1 feet left.
And we still need to get our keystone back from that little nugget.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
Yeah, to steal your other keystone back. Or to give me a taco.
Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
Imagine having a helping. I didn't even get one taco. At the end of this expansion, all I want is a taco. Like, come on. Just give me a freaking taco. It was so good. I'm already looking for my next having a Zukbur Papil again. Here, Rena. I made Cryo made more serving leftover ingredients. He'll love it. I'm thinking of buying more on the road for myself. Now the feat of repast is over. The villagers will be free to offer it to us, right? It gave me tacos. I can put it in the free company. We have tacos. New wares are available for the merchant. Oh, is this where Silent bought my gloves from? Expansion complete. Game over. Game over. We got tacos. The XP lobby has tacos. And we can eat them. Well, not eat them now, like when they're on the table. Yeah, 10 out of 10 game. We got tacos. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, tacos were a success. But we completed the feat. We got one more feat to go. We still got to steal a keystone. So we will continue this in the next video.